Hello, readers of Every Word, and welcome to Every Word 365, where we read through every word of the Bible. I'm your host, Christina Munoz-Madsen, and today we're reading through Mark 11 through 13. Sometimes it's difficult to remember that the people living in Jesus' day did not have the New Testament to read. That's in today's daily walk. Have you ever really thought about that? Try living through the death of Jesus, knowing what they knew and not knowing what was about to happen. Sure, they had been told, but do you think you truly would have understood? It's easy for us to condemn the people chanting, "Crucify him," but if we're honest, it likely would have been difficult to be one of the few not chanting. It all just didn't make sense at the time. Think about how much we struggle to understand everything today, and we do have the New Testament. Just a good reminder for all of us to be a little less judgmental and more forgiving, right? Then in the practical application part of the gotquestions.org article on the Gospel of Mark, it says, Mark presents Jesus as the suffering servant of God and as the one who came to serve and sacrifice for us, in part to inspire us to do the same. We are to minister as he did, with the same greatness of humility and devotion to the service of others. Jesus exhorted us to remember that to be great in God's kingdom, we must be the servant of all. Self-sacrifice should transcend our need for recognition or reward, just as Jesus was willing to be abased as he laid down his life for the sheep. Then I'm including more from Got Questions on the triumphal entry. The triumphal entry is that of Jesus coming into Jerusalem on what we know as Palm Sunday, the Sunday before the crucifixion. The story of the triumphal entry is one of the few incidents in the life of Jesus which appears in all four gospel accounts: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Putting the four accounts together, it becomes clear that the triumphal entry was a significant event, not only to the people of Jesus' day, but to Christians throughout history. We celebrate Palm Sunday to remember that momentous occasion, and I've of course included a link to that. I'm also including two links on the parable of the fig tree, which are very in-depth, and if you want to know more about it, you can check those out. That's on the parable of the fig tree and also on the Why Did Jesus Curse the Fig Tree? Tomorrow is another day off or a day to play catch up, and then our next reading will be Mark 14 through 16. Happy reading!